वाले केस में we'll try to run some of the logical functions. ठीक है, तो उसके लिए we need a database first. First of all, we are just creating a data set. I'm just going to copy this data on a next sheet where we will do the execution. Okay, now try to understand your data first before we do this execution. So what is required is like you have been given a data set where first is serial number. So your serial number in this case is from 1 to 10. Registration numbers are given. Again, it is a unique number which is given to one particular student at a time. No two people will have same registration number again. Next is like name of the student, roll number, and then course 1 to course 6. Total 6 courses are given. Okay, and here you do have marks which have been created randomly using rand between function. And then later on these rand between function values have been made static using paste special command. Okay, so how to do it is like I'll show you in one case. Let's say I create a random value, rand between function is applied, lower value, let's say in a n-term exam you can score minimum is 0 and maximum is 100. So if I click it, 60 is a value given to me randomly by system. Okay, now let's generate bigger data set. Simply copy and paste on a bigger area. You see your values are changing, and if you double click any value you'll find that is actually a formula. Okay, so what is important is like before applying your actual execution onto this data set, first fix it up, fix these values. How to do? Copy this, control C is your copy, then again right click of your mouse, go to paste special. Here you have to pick values. When you do it like this, values will be static now. Okay, so click on any value, you'll see a value. It is not a formula. Earlier it was a rand between formula. Okay, this is how I created my data set for this given case. You see what I have done, one thing which I have done is values which are less than 20, they have been highlighted in red color. This is just to give you an idea. Okay, like we are going to get a particular type of output. Why we are getting this output will be like these red color values will help us to understand. Chaliye, first of all we need to get a question. Question is like you have pass criteria given to you. Okay, what is your pass criteria? Pass criteria is you need to score minimum of 20 marks in any one case. Like how many courses you have? You have 6 courses. Now what department is asking you to do? Your department is saying in order to get a pass grade, what you need is you just need 20 marks in any one course, only one course. So here you see 21, 42. This fellow is having 20, more than 20 marks in every course, so he is going to get a pass grade. But in this case you see this roll number 4 is getting 4 in 1, and then 69, 62, 81, 31, 59, all other courses are good, but in this case he is getting, you see, 4 which is less than 20. Is your condition getting fulfilled? Minimum of 20 in any one course. Any means yes, there are 5 courses where he is scoring more than 20, so he'll get a pass grade. In order to get a fail grade, what do you need is like you need a student who is scoring less than 20 in every case. Let's say 4, 6, 8, 9, 12 and 15. If you find these values in one cell which I've just added into your data set, you see this fellow is going to have a fail grade. Rest everyone is passing it. Why? Because somewhere down the line you are scoring at least one value out of your 5 values which is greater than 20. So now what we are going to do is like we are going to apply a logical function. You see this data set is small for 10 people. This data set may be for 500 or 5000 people. You can do it in just a click of your mouse. So what function are we going to apply here? We are going to use logical function. Now in this case, you see I need to get minimum of 20 in any of your 5 courses or 6 courses. So here we are going to apply this function called as OR. Okay, so OR logical function means either this or this or this or this or this or this. Yani C1 to C6, any one of it, if it is greater than 20, you will get a pass grade. Let's see what is your output here. Equals to, I'm going to apply OR function, OR, bracket start. Can you see logic 1, logic 2 likewise, comma, 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 values are given. So let me put in a logic here. What is my logic? The value in this cell, what is this cell? This cell is F3. Value in F3 should be greater than 20. Where is your sign of greater than? Pick greater than sign from your keyboard. 20 is your logic. So F3 should be greater than 20. I'm putting a comma. System is asking me for second logic. Second logic is second course, which is G3. Okay, G3 should again be greater than 20. Again, similarly G4 should be greater than 20. Likewise, you have to do it for all the courses. I'm putting in greater sign and then equal to 20 and two more to go. This is C5 greater than 20, comma, last cell is C6. This value 71 should be greater than 20, greater than 20. Now you see all my logics in this given case, what number of logics can I put maximum? 6. Okay, now I'm closing my bracket. When I'm closing my bracket and I'm pressing enter, you see what is coming up is true. True means yes, the person is getting a pass grade. Why? Because all the logics have been fulfilled. Yani, you see only one person is getting a false. Let me make it red. Why is getting false is like all these values are less than 20. Not even a single value is like greater than 20. Let's make it just, we will make it 21 and see is there a change in value. Now you see your value is changing from false to true. Bring it back to 10. Again it is coming back to false. So what is happening here is like you double click, system has done cell referencing according to the information, and you see they have given you the output which says ki like this fellow is going to get a fail grade. Why? Because none of his scores is above 20. This is part 1. Okay, we are able to do part 1, and in part 2 we need to see pass criteria is minimum 45 in all courses. So now it seems like department has brought in a strict norm. Okay, strict norm means you have to get minimum 45 marks in every course to get a pass grade. Let's do it in second part. In second part. Now again we have to place a logic function, but here every condition, like every subject has to have minimum of 45. So it is no more or situation. Now it has to be like you see we need to apply and function here in this case equals to and. And means 1 is important, 2 is important, 3 is important, all 6 of them they are important. You cannot skip anyone. So again, I'm supposed to do the same thing which I did the earlier case. Just give me a minute. Let me copy it from there. Go to this, copy the values, Control C, escape, coming here, equals to and bracket start. I'm putting in all the values together. I'm closing the bracket and I'm pressing enter. You see again true value is coming in. Why it is true? Because all values are greater than 20. Now I'm going to do double click. So what system is going to do? You see 3 false have come up and more false are there. Let me make them red. False means this student is not going to get a pass grade. How he is getting a fail grade? Because here in one case it is less than 20. In this case all values are less than 20. In this case you see this value is less than 20 or 20 is equals to 20, but our expectation is it should be greater than 20, and 21 and above will be a pass grade. Here you see 1 is low, 19 is low, two values. Here it is 2, 11. These are the two values due to which this person is getting a fail grade. Here 7 and 2. These are the two values because which this value is getting a pass grade. Here we have applied or